Hey everyone, today I got for you some 2v2 Into the Breach gameplay. I went ahead and watched this, trying to find a good one, and I think this one right here is pretty good. Now I'm showing you my replays because once I get down to the bottom, I think that's going to be it for a while, and I'll probably take a break from all this. So I got about this many replays left, give or take. So once I'm done with that, I guess I'll just take a break from YouTube. So I just want to show you that. I think we did pretty well though. Everything up, all this stuff up here, I think I did actually record, and the reason I'm keeping them is because if I delete this one, it just comes back for some reason. So a lot of these I just can't delete for whatever reason. But yeah, I think we made good progress. In a year or two, we went through all these, and I did share. I'm pretty sure I shared all these with you. So I think this has been pretty good. We went through a lot, and everything's going well. I decided to record some Soulstorm because I just I've been in a sharing mood. I don't know about you guys, but I've been on social media a lot, and after being on social media a lot, I just had this feeling to share. So sorry about that intro. I can get to the gameplay. Now I will tell you guys now that all these replays are super old. That quick start with me and RTX was like a year old, and this one here is even older than that. So this one's really old. To show you how old this replay is, I actually think this might actually be the first time I played Orks. I did practice a lot offline and in story mode, but I think this is actually the first time I played Orks. Maybe. I'll have to double check, but I think this is either the first time I played Orks or one of the first times. So, I'll tell you guys now that I do think this is a pretty good replay. This is a really good 2v2, and I will actually be spending most of my time commentating over the Chaos player. The Chaos player was really fun to watch, in my opinion, so I'm actually gonna focus more on the Chaos player than me. I think I did alright. I really do think this was back before I knew what I was doing, and I think this was back before I experimented with the other factions. So, and I think this was before I read the books. You know those book reviews I do? I think this is before I knew the story. So this is a pretty old replay. This is before I knew the story of Warhammer. I didn't know what any of this stuff meant, and I'm still struggling to figure out what half this stuff means. So you got Orks in this corner, you got Chaos in this corner, you got this kill zone area here. This is just a bad area you want to be in. And then you got Dark Eldar. This Dark Eldar player was really fun to watch, and I'll be spending a lot of time on him or her, but I'll be spending a lot of time on that. The Space Marine player was pretty average, I think. So really the star of this video will be the Chaos player and the Dark Eldar player. And they actually have the Dark Eldar player and the Chaos player actually has about the same playstyle. So it's kind of a mirror match, which is interesting. Now, this was a super long time ago, and I don't remember the story. I don't remember if I knew these guys or not. Um, I think this was just. I think these were just strangers, to be honest with you. I don't remember like the history. Anyways, that was a pretty long intro, and this is a pretty long replay. There is a level 4 fight, so it's a pretty long replay. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. I'll show you my orc build order, and then I'll probably focus more on the other players. But yeah, I think this was. I was actually decent back then. I wasn't like super bad at the game. After playing Into the Breach, this was the only map I played. I remember playing this. This was like the only map I played, so I know this map pretty well. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have more hours on this map than any other map. This was legit the only map I played back then, even in skirmish. So I do this mine opening. Orcs have really good mines. They might have the best mines in the game. And the mines are different. If you go to the sister mines or the Eldar mines, they are different. So, double mine opening, I can't afford the Big Mech. So, I'm risking a lot here. These are infiltrated. You can't see them. Without detection. Now this Chaos player goes full like greed. Gets very greedy.
It now belongs to the Orks.
And we'll see if that there is a level 4 fight, so we'll see that. We'll see if the greed pays off. And I do want to focus on the other players because they actually have a pretty interesting playstyle. I'm actually a big fan of their playstyle. So we'll see a lot of good action, I believe. Archon and Warriors. Now this looks standard so far, but it's gonna be different soon.
It now belongs to the Orks.
So as soon as this first mine goes off, which does a crap ton of damage, instantly he goes back, which is impressive, I think. Even pros don't react that quickly. So this guy here is like, most pros don't react that quickly. So this guy here is on another level. He used his visions ability to detect. So he got some shooters. So far this other side has an advantage because he has he's got a commander and we don't. So I would say the Dark Eldar has an advantage right now. But I do think these are probably the best mines in the game. Yeah, this squad here was in the yellow. So that's pretty good. It did cost 100 power, which I don't know was worth it or not. Now, like I said, I'm not very confident in my orc gameplay. I'm not an orc main by any means, so don't worry about that. This chaos guy is definitely he's definitely a chaos main. I can tell you that right now. He's definitely a chaos main. So I want to focus on him. Looks like he did lose a Mandrake squad, which is whatever. And it looks like he skips the infiltration. No infiltration from him. And somehow, looks like somehow a scout died. Which I'm not sure. He's asking for a skull probe, which is, fine. Here I do a teleport. And I think this was before I knew you can only teleport once. So I just teleported for funsies. But yeah, oh, he does get infiltration. But yeah, I think this was before I knew you can only teleport once and that's it. So, this is my bad. I did force these guys to go back, but I'm not sure if I got anything done. Chaos Lord tries to help me out, but it's double commander now. Looks like he's actually going all out with mandrakes. Looks like he bought another squad. Yeah, he's got 2 squads. I'll tell you guys now that the this Dark Eldar player plays very greedy. So you'll see here in a bit that like this lab here is very early, a 5-minute lab. I think that's, if you ask me, this is pretty early. So it's pretty greedy.
Oh, hey, boss.
Chaos level 2.
They shoot
You'll see some defiler action. Skull Pro being used right. Oh, looks like he stunned the mines, which is whatever. I mean, it works. But yeah, yeah, whatever works. Honestly, I feel like Space Marines could have won that fight. So I feel like, you know, Space Marines had a shot there. Could at least done some damage. I do like this turret here. This turret here is nice. I do that a lot too. I put a turret here. And the Chaos turret, I've been in a few communities, and the community says that the Chaos turret is the best. So right here is the best turret in the game, according to the community. So it looks like I messed up and I lost a bunch of stuff, but you'll see some chaos action. Chaos Lord went from full health to dead in like a second. So you don't want to, you want to take Dark Eldar pretty seriously. You just see, you know, he was full health and he just died instantly. They are struggling against this defiler. It looks like both of us are going for flamethrowers. So it looks like me and this Space Marine player have around the same skill level, which is not much.
I am the last thing news.
I'm not sure if he used Archon stun or not. He could have Archon stunned and took out my squad. Looks like I'm fixing this vehicle. I must have played quite a few games. I must have played quite a few multiplayer matches. There's some Assault Marines. Try and take out this listening post. Honestly, without upgrades, I don't think they can. I'm pretty sure. And the Raptor guys do the same thing. The same exact thing happens. Which is funny. But the thing about jump units is I don't think they can take out buildings without upgrades. So this was a bit of a fail. If you guys use jump units before, you do need to upgrade them. As you can see here, 9-minute 2 defilers. So pretty greedy, I think. And was that 1 or 2 Chaos Lords? I think that was 1 Chaos Lord. This is the second Big Mech. That I know for sure. Double defiler action. Is the audio okay? You guys can hear this? I might actually turn this up. Hopefully that fixed it. Okay. It is louder. Okay. Hopefully that fixed it. I felt like the audio was a little low. Okay, then you got some Defiler building action. If you guys know, Dark Eldar really struggles against vehicles. Archon going in. I don't think the Archon can do anything without upgraded claw. You really need the upgraded claw.
They shooting us.
And 10-minute warp beast. Now warp beast can kill anything in the game, no problem. So defilers, commanders, just anything. They can kill anything in the game, absolutely no problem.
They shooting us.
It's actually a little loud. Let me turn it down. Sorry. I promise you this is a good replay. And it's worth it. Oh, he tried again.
All gonna die.
Looks like he's winning, yeah. I mean, he was winning. Oh well. Infiltrated Gretchens are always a huge pain for anyone. Apparently I didn't learn my mistake. I did the Big Mac thing again. And you might actually use souls to double stun my commander.
They shooting us.
I'm not sure about that. Because he stunned my commander, and then he stunned it again, so I think he actually used souls that time. You can double stun, but it costs souls. Oh, there's a second Chaos Lord. Okay. Yeah, it looks like these warp beasts got hurt pretty bad. They're banged up. And I have seen this before, but there you go. Demon Prince. 12-minute Demon Prince. Now, 12-minute Demon Prince is actually really hard. It's something that I can't. It's something I can't do. It's really difficult. And then you got these obliterators. 12-minute obliterators is pretty tough.
Oh, hey, boss.
So you got the Demon Prince, Defiler. Normally this would just instant win. Demon Prince alone usually wins by itself. So it's a very powerful unit.
They shooting us.
Here I make the same mistake a third time. Because, you know, I wanted to help. I think that was my reason. I think this was before I watched tournaments, so I didn't really know what I was doing. There's a lot of tournaments online if you haven't, if you don't know, and it's a great place for research. But I think this was before. It's funny, the Defiler outlasted the Demon Prince. But yeah, these warp bees can just rip through anything, no problem. Having a 10-minute demon is really strong. Looks like he's got upgraded Space Marines, but no plasma. If you had 1 or 2 plasma, it would make a big difference. I know he's got the armory. It's weird that he has the armory but no plasma. It's the cheapest upgrade. Here I got some vehicles. I could not tell you if this was the right move or not. I think I just wanted to help. This Archon has been alive for forever. See, there's another stun. That one might have been free. Do end up taking the Hellfire down. See, I do think me and this Space Marine player has about the same skill level. Sorcerer. Sorcerer is really good. Usually pays off. Triple Defiler. Dark Eldar really struggles against Triple Defiler. And then you got the Bloodthirster. I really thought this was game over. 5 vehicles, 2 commanders, and a level 4 unit. This is usually game over at this point. Bloodthirster flies away. In the books, Bloodthirsters are so much scarier and so much more creepier. In this, it just looks kind of silly. But in the books, they were able to beat up the royal guards, no problem. The Emperor Royal Guards. So the Bloodthirster is actually like Emperor Royal Guard level. Very weird use of the Bloodthirster. I understand harassment and all that, but this is kind of a weird use of the Bloodthirster. And the Obliterators get stunned pretty much the moment they show up, so that's impressive to me. Stunning a unit like the moment it spawns is impressive. And also pretty smart to stun this squad and then attack the Bloodthirster. And that Bloodthirster only lasted like a minute. And I did put that on my best level 4 list. Another Demon Prince. Double Demon Prince is like super expensive. Double Demon Prince is like the most expensive thing in the game. So this is probably, I would say this is probably the most expensive opening you can do. I think that was the second Obliterator. I lost track. But yeah, I would say this is probably the most expensive opening you can do. And does he have LP3s? No. But he is going for an HQ. If you want to do this kind of opening, you really need LP3s. Okay, he did manage to take out a building using the most expensive army in the game. And really a couple shots from the Defiler would take out these Warp Beasts. But he's not using the gun. All he needs is a shot or two, and these Warp Beasts wouldn't be a problem anymore. And this Archon just will not go down. Oh yeah, my last video, I said these Incubi don't have commander armor, and I messed around, and they actually do. I'm pretty sure they do. So they're actually pretty tanky. Here I got some flash kits. I think I was like, hey, everyone's level 3 but me. So I went level 3. Now I do think Dark Eldar really struggles against Orks and Defilers. So this should have been an easy win in my eyes. But you'll see this Dark Eldar player just absolutely... You can already see where this is going. This is like the 4th big mech. Space Marines level 3. Very nice use of the Deep Strike. Space Marine doesn't really become a problem until they get Deep Strike. So now Space Marine is starting to get scary. Sorcerer goes down. Orbital Strike. You can take out this nasty turret. LV3 Should have had an LB3 earlier. Another Bloodthirster. This guy is spending money like crazy.
Not ready for bashing.
What's funny is during this week I played with a Chaos player who he made like 5 HQs before he did anything, and he lost. I was playing with this Chaos player, made like 5 HQs and made this big maxed out army, and he lost. And I don't know, I just think that was funny. You put all his effort in and you still lose. That's kind of funny to me. But yeah, look at all this teleporting going on. This guy definitely knows how to use the Archon. I can only have him alive for like a minute, and this guy, the whole game. This has to be like a maxed out Archon, like fully upgraded. That's the only reason I can see that it's alive. You have to fight the Bloodthirster. You can't run away from him. If you run away from him, he dies. So this is a bad move. You have to go, or he dies. Oh yeah, I got these jets, bombers. Pretty cool. What am I? Am I Goths? I think I might be Goths. So maybe I read the books? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and I upgraded all these banners for... I don't even know why. I think they unlocked the rocket launcher. Oh yeah, he does this too. This is a lot smarter. To take out this. This is way smarter in my opinion. So far he only destroyed like 2 buildings.
They shooting us.
Here I got these knobs. Knobs are probably the best close range unit in the game. So, there you go. I think they do need the claw though. The claw just makes them insane. And the Archon is just gonna stun him. Yeah, there goes the stun. This guy is just a stun master. He knows exactly when to stun. And now he's got the level 4 units. I'm hoping this replay is fun. I think it's fun. That's my 2 cents. Still no plasma. Maybe he's handicapped himself or something. Because you definitely want plasma in any game mode. It doesn't matter what it is. Oh, he doesn't have plasma either. Weird. I guess this is just a plasma match. Or plasma list. Whatever. And you should use that rage ability. This would be a perfect time to use the rage ability. I do think the rage ability affects heavy weapons. I might be wrong on that. And here you can go in close range combat and kill all this. Interesting that he's using the Rhino as pathing. There's actually a pretty good chance that this guy was a tournament player. Because only tournament players do that pathing. As far as I'm aware. This is a very strong Chaos player. I think I would lose to him like 80% of the time. He's a very, very strong Chaos player. Oh, Orbital Strike. Oh, that sucks. It got cancelled. That I feel bad about. Third Demon Prince. That is ridiculously expensive. Demon Prince is like 500. So this is getting a really ridiculous when it comes to price. Bloodthirster are almost down. Looks like he got the HQ though. HQ is down. And I do think the Bloodthirster and the Demon Prince is probably the best duo out there. You can't really get any better than this duo. He's still pathing with the Rhino, which is funny. And he's got an LB3, so, you know. I respect anyone with a LB3. Dark Eldar goes down, but he fought, man. He killed a ton of level 3 units. And no possessed ones. Usually Chaos and possessed ones go hand in hand. So that's funny.
They shooting us.
As you can see, my army died. So don't worry about me. And I think at this, when I first started out Warhammer, I just clicked on every button. And with Orks, you can get away with that. You can just click on whatever you want and you'll be fine. So I think that's what I was doing. I was just clicking just every button. I was clicking, I was clicking the banner button. I was clicking, I was just clicking on every button. So I am making a squigif. So there you go. Squigif there. I think my plan was to go for free Sluggo Boys, which I have no idea would help out or not. Against Dark Eldar. Probably not. And see what I mean? If you don't fight with the Bloodthirster, he just dies. And that's what I mean by that. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's almost dead. He probably would have lasted maybe less than a minute. He would have died. But yeah, anytime you make the Bloodthirster, you just have to fight, and you can't really go back with him. But yeah, I really enjoyed this replay. Hopefully the cast was alright. Again, I'm not very confident of my Orc gameplay. This was back before I made videos. Was I even Magic Man? Okay, I was Magic Man. I'm pretty sure when I first started, I was like World of Warcraft player or something like that. I had like World of Warcraft in my name back when I was really into it. I used to be a huge World of Warcraft guy until I was like level 70. I think when I got to level 70 I quit. So yeah. Oh wait, no, this is how I spell my name now, right? So maybe it's changed. Yeah, I think this is how I spell my name now. So I'm pretty sure this got changed. Because I'm pretty sure this was, like, World of Warcraft player. Or something like that. But that was my first name before I changed it. So yeah, I used to play World of Warcraft, and that's what I went by. I was just like World of Warcraft player. But yeah, big shout out to Pornolev. I'm probably butchering it. But yeah, big shout out to Pornolev. He basically beat both these players who were, I would say, average or above average. Seeing that LP3, I would say the Space Marine player was above average. Most people I play with don't even know what an LP3 is. Most people don't make them. They have no idea what an LP3 is. So I would say that Space Marine player was above average. And he was a good teammate. He helped out anytime he could. He's a very good teammate. And yeah. Chaos Marines, Squigif. Didn't use the ability though. You could have used the Chaos Marine, the Chaos Marine ability. And it looks like they don't have the aura. They should have the aura on their feet. Yeah. They don't have the aura on their feet. So no aura, no damage boost. Anyways, and no cultists for detection. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. This chaos guy won, not me. So that's just my 2 cents. And yeah, hopefully you liked it. Alright, this is the end. Bye.